90 Day, The Last Resort star Julia Trubkina is opening up about Brandon Gibbs' shocking illness that recently landed him in hospital. Julia from Russia and Brandon from Virginia met when his friends spotted her dancing at a club. Brandon wanted to make go-go dancer Julia his wife that very day, but they got married in 90DF Season 8 in April 2020. Julia and Brandon seemed like the perfect pair that overcame his nagging parents to have a successful marriage. However, Brandon wanted kids and Julia did not. Brandon also insulted Julia when she wanted to relaunch her dancing career. Julia and Brandon headed to Arizona in 2024 for group therapy to fix the underlying issues in their marriage. The experience revealed all the cracks Julia had done a good job at hiding. Julia recently spoke to Parade and revealed that Brandon has severe anxiety. It was so extreme that Brandon even had to be hospitalized for his condition. "I never meet innocent person like Brandon," Julia confessed, before adding that he had a big level of anxiety because of which he had to go to the hospital. Julia recalled that while they were filming the Happily Ever After Season 6 Tell-All, his heart almost like stopped basically. Julia couldn't hold back her tears as she added, "I don't know sometimes how to deal because I never have experienced that." Brandon's interactions with his fellow cast members on 90 Day, The Last Resort resulted in him being called names that were not so pleasant. While Julia had become good friends with Jasmine on set and seems to still be pally with her, she recalled Jasmine calling Brandon a fart. Julia wished she could tell Jasmine that it was Brandon's anxiety issues that made him unapproachable. However, Julia never opened up about Brandon's disorder until the interview happened. Brandon himself chose not to address the issue on social media. Brandon and Julia had been silently struggling in their marriage for the last couple of months. Julia often took to Instagram to share stories of marital trouble but bit her tongue before spilling details. Julia and Brandon seemed to have been honoring their contracts, yet it did leave fans wondering if the couple was getting divorced. Still, therapy was something that seems to have saved the relationship since Brandon and Julia have stayed together after filming 90 Day, The Last Resort in March-April 2024. Brandon's take on the situation was not included in the interview, which does seem a little odd. It could be that Julia spoke about it without his knowledge, and it could potentially lead to more trouble in their marriage. Julia has not been treated well by Brandon on the show, with him calling her names for wearing revealing clothes or accusing her of cheating on him in the teasers for 90 Day, The Last Resort. Julia still wanting to protect her husband and perhaps trying to justify his behavior is not ideal.